Yo, yo, yo. We got the female Andrew Tate, otherwise known as Pearly Things. I'm Piers Morgan. Let's see if he manages to grill her. Let's see what stupid shit she has to say today.
Welcome back to Piers
Let's find out. Probably the same stupid shit she's been saying.
And plenty of breathless newspaper coverage by sharing her incendiary views on modern feminism. The New York Post called her the female Andrew Tate, so she tapped into genuine female pushback.
She wishes she was the female Andrew Tate. I get she has the same views, but nowhere near the same pool.
The excesses of wokery, or is she just an attention seeker? We'll find out in a moment. But first, let's take a look at the clip that sent her viral.
A lot of people think I'm insane because I don't think women should vote. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for this opinion. If anything, this is probably my most extreme opinion. 90% of women have been on birth control. 1 out of 3 women has had an abortion. 1 out of 3 women has an STD. Average body count is over 5, so that your average wife has slept with over 5 people.
What does that have to? What does any of that have to do with voting, dog? What's that got to do with voting, dog?
5% of women are not virgins on their wedding days. So
I
good. Understand the
If you want a virgin, you're stupid. You're stupid. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, well, Paul joined
stupid.
alongside political journalist Ava Santini, who was nodding furiously along there to everything she heard. Right, Paul, you've be called the female Andrew Tate. How do you plead?
She brought backup? He allowed her to bring backup, bro? Oh, hell no.
Well, I take it as a compliment. You know, I'm a fan of Andrew Tate.
Of everything he says?
It depends what we're talking about. But overall, I think he's got a good message. I think he's good for young men.
Okay, look, you're talking about women predominantly, which is why you've got this big following. And your view is that modern feminism is deeply flawed. I would argue a lot of your proposals, like taking the vote away from women, are deeply regressive. Why would you want to remove, just from yourself, the right to vote?
Well, what happened was I had the same view, right? Back when I started, I was like, why? I found out that only 5% of women wanted the right to vote. And
Where? Stat immediately. Give me the stat. Where the fuck did you where did you get that statistic from? What?
I couldn't figure out, like, why would women not? No, it's true. It's true. If you look it up.
At the time.
At the time.
Because they've been conditioned by men to think that they shouldn't have a vote.
She's talking about back then. You can't use fucking you can't use statistics from that doesn't work. That don't work. Take it now. Take the same study now.
I mean, that's what they say, but you know, I started reading their writings, right? And what I found out was that the reason a lot of women advocated for it was because they believed it was the beginning of the breakdown of the family. You know, before you became one in marriage, 85% of people were married. And, you know, I hate to say it, but they were right. What has happened 100 years later?
Well, what's that got to do with them having the...
Why aren't you married, Pearl? Why not? Why the fuck aren't you married right now? Why the fuck you on Piers Morgan right now and not housing a family if these are your beliefs? I don't know.
Vote.
I don't know.
It also goes back to responsibility.
That shit crazy, dog.
Again, men are 80 to 90% of the military. They run all of the infrastructures that make society run. So I just think if we want an equal say in society, then be equal. Do 50% of the hard jobs. Be 50% of the military. In the U.S., they're fined $250,000 if they don't join selective service, which is essentially the draft.
Okay, but specifically on the vote, what would having the right to vote have to do with family cohesion, for example?
Well, because again, before you weren't trying to divide a family. It was one family unit. You had one vote for the family. I mean, I don't think it's good for a family to have 2 votes.
Ava, your mouth seems to have dropped about...
No, do you know when it's sort of like,
I know.
It's just sort of a bit galaxy brain. I feel like, you know, the stats that you're putting down are perhaps correct in some universe.
Which stats?
They just
in some
don't really
universe.
add up. I mean, just to take you back to the women's writings that you've allegedly read. I mean, at
allegedly.
Allegedly read. Ha! That was a good one.
Well,
that was some good shade right there.
You're talking about, you know, women weren't really allowed to write. They weren't allowed to go to school.
Yes,
exactly.
They were. Yes, they were. That's incorrect. The first female property owner was in the 1600s. The idea that women couldn't work and couldn't...
What does that have to do with anything? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
The first
be
female.
inherited
No,
property.
the first female millionaire was in the late 1800s.
And was that
So,
inherited?
No, it wasn't. It was self-made.
It wasn't.
No, yes, it was.
Self-made.
Yes, it
And
was.
she never inherited land.
Yes, she did not
And what law
inherit.
permitted that?
What?
What law permitted that?
Well, there was no law. I mean, there's always been women that were
But
influential in
let's
history.
let's get on to the vote. So what I don't understand is, a part of your message. I've just, I've researched you today. And hang on a minute.
Okay.
Your big push is that you
Nah, don't tell her hang on. Tell her to shut the fuck up.
care about men and you don't think men are getting enough of a say.
Wrong broadcast.
Hang on, I
Wrong
haven't made my
broadcast.
point
My
yet.
bad. My bad.
Because of feminism, okay? What I wonder is when you start making calls out like repeal the 19th, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men? Because these young men have women
She's
in their
cooking,
lives,
she's
they have
cooking.
mothers, they have sisters, they have teachers, and they turn around, they don't know how to act around women because you're giving them license to be misogynistic.
I wouldn't call it misogynistic. I say be equal. So again, men
think
do
that's what
all of
most
the.
feminists are
Well,
saying.
then okay, I'd love for the feminists. Please apply for the oil rig. Please go do the hard jobs in society. They're
don't you
open.
go and
They're
work
hiring.
Yeah. Why isn't that what you're doing? What? I mean, I guess she said she doesn't want equality. So I mean, I guess.
Because I don't equate for. I don't think men or women are equal until we do the equal work. So no, listen. Go apply to be on the oil rigs. Go be a plumber. Go be an electrician. Go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely
That's
not.
a bit-
No, but you said you were
Wow.
Wow.
Oh shit! Was that another shot? Was that another fucking shot? She said you might be.
for a
Damn.
volleyball player, and so you've got more strength than I do. I don't think
But
that
I don't
can
have
do
more
those
strength. I don't have
jobs.
more strength
But
than
I'm
the
not gonna
average
take your
man.
right away to
I don't
do
have
it.
I don't have more strength than the average man. But again, it goes back to go be a plumber. You want to be equal, go be
That's
equal.
equal.
But you want divorce to be made illegal.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, because
She does not actually believe that. She is pandering like a motherfucker. There's no shot she believes that. She does not fucking believe that. You don't believe that.
I don't think what we have today is really marriage. What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be. But feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
When there's a 50% divorce rate and the average marriage
Why is that all
8
down to the
years.
women, though?
I didn't say that it was all down to the women.
So why
Well,
feminists ruin it?
you asked why I want divorce to be banned.
Yeah.
Can I finish
Yeah.
that first? So I'm saying,
Finish your point.
the people that believe in divorce, go be in long-term relationships. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
There's one flaw in that. People are fucking stupid, dog.
Doesn't the sanctity
People are
of marriage
dumb.
also rely on the woman being a virgin, so you wouldn't be able to get married?
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken quite openly about how you're not a virgin, and so if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage, then I just think that you're upholding standards that you don't actually live by.
Exactly. She just that's what I'm saying. That's what I always say. She cooking. She that way. That way. She cooking. She's fucking cooking. She said everything I said. What she preaches all this bullshit and then doesn't do anything that she actually says. She does not do anything that she says. Same thing with fucking Sneeko. Neither of them actually do anything that they fucking talk about.
And that's a fair complaint. I wish I was. But, we can't go back. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's fair that you get to be here and you get to be paid for your views, and you're telling other women that they shouldn't be allowed to.
I think.
Hang on. Okay, if I may, jump in.
He said, calm down. This is my motherfucking show. Y'all need to relax.
The whole point of being a feminist, though, that women are entitled to have their own views.
Absolutely.
So she's perfectly entitled to her views.
Yeah, but you can't.
You might not like them.
But I'm here to
But
challenge
isn't she
them.
exercising her right as a... Are you a feminist?
No, I am not.
Really?
No, I wouldn't. Don't go that far.
You don't want to be a feminist?
No, because I think if feminists really believed in equality, but you guys don't, I would love for you. There is an oil rig hiring. There is an engineering
I would actually
firm
love to see
hiring.
Ava Satin on an oil rig.
Seriously. There is a building being built next to my building. Go do it, feminists. Go do it. And me,
Paul,
I'm
doing the same job that I'm doing right now.
When you find the man you want to get married to, are you saying you will be with that man whatever happens the rest of your life.
Yes, for the vows that we're supposed to live
But how do you
by.
know you can keep them?
I mean, I think it's a choice. And that's the thing, like women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me.
She has a lisp, and I just realized it. Oh my God, that's annoying the shit out of me now. Once I notice shit like that, I can't unnotice it.
My feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
Ava, I've got to say, it's a little bit listening to Andrew Tate, where some of it I really don't agree with. I don't agree with the vote stuff. When I hear things like that, I think there'll be a lot of people, especially older generation women perhaps, who think, you know what, she's got a point.
Well, I mean, I believe in agency, so I think that if a woman is going to look after her children in divorce, that's absolutely fine. I also believe in your right to speak your mind about it. What I don't understand...
I'd like to
what
say,
I don't
even before the
understand-
1920s,
Do you know what I mean?
women could speak openly. This idea that like, women couldn't talk the last 500 years, there have been women
I know,
throughout
but the American
history
state
that have
education
been-
system has
that have
failed
been-
before,
has
and it's
been-
failing
has
now.
been- There have been women throughout history that have read, written, and been very influential in society.
Okay.
So this idea like women could never do it.
Do you know
don't
what
believe it.
I don't understand though is when it gets spiteful, okay? Because you put down a few arguments that I think are perfectly, like, you know, they're kind of evangelical and they're Christian, but those are your right to say it. What I don't understand is when it kind of seeps into this sort of, you call women fat, you say that they shouldn't have
Are they
abortions,
fat?
you say that
Are
they
they
have
fat?
STDs. You know,
I mean, the question is, are they fat? Yes
why-
or no?
why pass
The
that
average
kind of
American
judgment?
woman is 170 pounds. That's objectively overweight.
I mean, let's be honest. We now celebrate morbid obesity as some kind of body positive thing, and it is complete nonsense. So actually, on that point again, there's a bit of truth in
And
that.
this is the problem. This is the problem.
How have we come to celebrate morbid obesity as body positive?
Well,
It's nonsense.
We're not talking about morbid obese. I was actually watching your podcast earlier, and you spoke to someone who was, I would say, probably a size 12, and you called her fat, a beast, and a divorcee.
She was fat,
Huh.
obese, and a divorcee.
wasn't.
I mean, like, I don't know what to say. This is the thing, women, we don't want to live in reality. We don't want to say things that are true. Was she fat? Yes. Was she a divorcee? Yes. These things are just objective facts.
Okay, I'm going to have to
And
objectively.
she insulted me first. They always do.
I'm going to have to objectively end the debate, but it was an interesting conversation.
that was too
We should get you
short.
two back together.
I
As a
guess it
matter
was
of
just turning into an argument. I guess it was kind of just turning into a motherfucking argument. But I would say Pearl got cooked. That's what I would say. She does the same fucking red pill pandering type debating where you splash in a couple of facts, a couple of true things, and then you just fill in with the rest of the garbage bullshit. It's what they all do. And it's fucking stupid. It is dumb, if I need to say so. Let me know what you think.